All right, so we're gonna try a different angle today, setting up the camera a different way, see how it goes. Anyway, what I wanted to do is kind of give you a glimpse into what my day looks like. Right, so if you remember a couple days ago, we talked about my story, like how I got to where I am now. And so I want to take a look at like what a typical day in my life looks like. And it changes day to day based upon how much coaching I have to do, but at the end of the day, it's pretty much the same. So I have a morning routine, and it does change depending upon whether I'm coaching or not, but I still try to make sure that I maintain a few things. So first of all, wake up. I spend about 5 minutes doing some affirmation and visualization work. Basically, I try to convince my subconscious that I am better than I am. From there, I wash my face, and this helps wake me up, especially helps invigorate me for coaching classes early in the morning. From there, I drink a pint of water. The reason I do this is because while we sleep, we lose up to a pint of water during sleep, and so I want to make sure that I stay hydrated all the time, and yeah. So it actually, again, helps me kind of like wake up in the morning. From there, I do some form of education, about 10 minutes, so either reading or watching a TED Talk or listening to a podcast, something to kind of just help get my mind right. From there, maybe I'll go coach, right, if I have to for the day. And then at about 8:30, I do some form of movement or workout. Now, I can do it earlier in the day if I want, and at that point, it's usually like a walk or a run or yoga or something like that. And then later on in the morning, I usually do a harder workout, usually the programmed workout for the day. That's usually like my morning routine. My like midday to like into the afternoon routine is all based on my chronotype. So I'm a lion, which means I do my best work like before noon. My most focused, my most productive. So between the hours of like about 11:30 to 1, give or take, is when I do my best like production work. So that's writing blog posts, that's editing videos, that's programming, anything that requires like dedicated attention. I usually block out about an hour and a half. Then we're on to lunch. At this point in the day, I've usually like gone through my peak, I've gone through my trough, and so now I'm kind of like in that recovery stage of the day, which is where I do my best creative work. So I'll hit the flow state, I'll crank up the tunes, and I'll just do some design work or just kind of like big picture type stuff. So if I have to come up with blog ideas, you guessed it, I'm doing it now. If I need to design a new program, you better bet I'm doing it after lunch. If I want to come up with a new marketing funnel, yep, same deal, this time of day, usually until about 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Then it's family time. Like that's it. Like it's like a hard shut off. I spend time with my wife, hang out with the dog, whatever I need to do, maybe unwind, watch a little bit of TV, cook dinner, whatever it may be. Overall, it's just like, this is the end of work. I take my watch off, I grab it and my phone, I go put it in the charger in the bedroom, and then I do not touch them again. And then I have a nightly routine where I make sure I floss my teeth, brush my teeth, and all that kind of stuff. It's actually funny, and I'll talk about this in future ones, but gum health is actually directly related to cardiac health, which I never knew until I started doing research on that. So, fun little fact. Now, listen, I get it. You're like, listen, I coach all day long. There's absolutely no way that I can plan my schedule like you have yours. And I get it. Believe me, I didn't like start here. It's where I am now. Before I was coaching, I don't know, like 15, 16, 20 hours a week, coaching 95% of the classes. Like, I get it. But it's the same thing we tell our clients. If we don't prioritize ourselves, if we don't put on our oxygen mask first, then we're not gonna be able to take care of anybody else. And so you should do the same. You should take care of yourself first. Even if that's just baby steps, even if that's literally just carving out half an hour to an hour a day to take care of yourself. Right? Whether that's, well, I want to make sure I have dedicated time to take care of my tasks so I'm not stressed. Schedule an hour, half an hour to get that done. If you're like, well, I'm super tired, I need to be reinvigorated, schedule half an hour to an hour to make sure that you take care of yourself, whether that's making sure you take a cold shower or making sure you eat a good meal or going for a run, whatever it may be. What one thing can you do tomorrow to move your self-care 1% forward? Again, it's the same thing we tell our clients, and sometimes we just need to take our own advice. So anyway, I really hope this helps. If taking care of yourself and prioritizing and planning are things that you struggle with, like reach out, let's schedule a discovery call, let's figure out what's standing in your way and see if we can fix it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button to the channel. Make sure you click that little bell so you get notified when we post new videos, and subscribe to our mailing list. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you next time.